Hello everyone, this is RVman985, and well, thanks to Carlos Maza and his bullshit, this entire website is screwed 100 times over. And it was screwed on the behalf of the mainstream media, the Paul brothers, Viacom, and Susan's utter stupidity. Yeah, I am going to keep throwing insults at her because seriously, she turned a website that, by the way, was a fun place to be into a politic-ridden nightmare. She turned it into a three-ring circus with that stupid algorithm and all of her quote-unquote executives being the ringmasters of that three-ring circus. Does this mean I'll quit YouTube? For the time being, no, because I am going to try to re-establish myself on Minds if I need to, and I'm going to end up going to BitChute and re-establish myself there. But if something happens where I get shadow banned, I am not afraid to start over. I have a whole bunch of things that in my disposal to basically start all over from the beginning. And if you're wondering about those games where I couldn't use my Xbox 360's disk drive, don't. Then I bought a new Xbox 360 that actually has a working disk drive. And I'll be able to record those games should the time come where I have to restart over from the beginning. Yeah, it will be a hard hit. Yeah, I'll end up losing like 340 subscribers again, or should I say 350 subscribers again. But at the same time, it's not like the first time I got hit hard for subscribers. The last time this happened, Susan's algorithm kind of robbed me of 150 subscribers, and I haven't been able to recover since. Well, I almost breaking 400 by about 50 subscribers, but still, at least I'm willing to start back from square one. That's just this channel. The other channel, I haven't even focused on it yet, but I plan on doing so if work doesn't tire me out. That's the thing. I already have most of these things recorded. It'll take a while before I can actually try to build up my other channel, and even then, if it comes down to it, I'll just end up having to move anything from my other channel somewhere else. But I don't want to alienate people with like two separate styles of content, even though I am alienating people with my content on my main channel. And it kind of shows that there are some people that actually do unsubscribe because of that. But here's the thing: if you guys are forcefully unsubscribed and none of my videos are popping up in your feed, just resubscribe, click the bell. That's the only thing I can think of, provided they don't unsubscribe you and unnotify you again. And by they, I mean YouTube. That's how screwed up it is. I mean, it's been revealed that they purposely censor people for no reason. And the worst part about all of this is, I'm not a Republican, I'm a Democrat. And they still censor me for no apparent reason. Oh well. But there is a bit of good news, actually. Aside from a project where I will not have to worry about YouTube if it happens to be finished, although it's going to take some time, and I mean a lot of time. This project, however, is not an LP. Rather, it's a website. I will build it myself, moderate it myself, and more importantly, all of my content, plus additional things that I'll put on there, will be on that website. And when it's finished, everything that will be coming on YouTube will be going between the competition first before coming onto YouTube. Let alone, it'll come on my website first before it goes to the competition. I'll try to stretch out my network, and this time around, I'm not going to hesitate in making the website. Because the last time I said this, I was going to do that, but I did not have the tools to do it. Now I do, and it's probably going to take me a while, and I'm going to end up having to restart everything all over again just because I said this. But at the same time, when I do make that website, oh dear God, it's going to be a sigh of relief, because I will never have to worry about a shitty algorithm keeping me from having my videos viewed all over the world. No, I'll have to worry about China and other countries blocking certain things on the internet. And on that note, even though I normally do not actually approve of this, to all of my viewers around the world, switch to a VPN. I mean, that's my only option for you guys. Now, all of my playthroughs will probably, that I'm working on right now, the two that I'm working on, which is GTA 5 and Marvel Ultimate Alliance, they're coming to an end at least by the first week of August, if not the second week. They will be done by the time the poll for the second playthrough of Hyperdimension Neptunia will be debuting. So basically, will be ending actually, and we'll find out exactly what is the second playthrough of that. And speaking of that poll, let's switch over to that, shall we? Well, it seems that it's a very tight race between Phoenix Wright and Pokemon Gold. But yeah, anything can happen. We still got less than a month left. So, keep on voting. I mean, even though there's barely any votes and barely any people even saw the video for that link that has this poll, by all means, keep on voting. And if you do, whoever wins, well, that'll be the next thing I'll be playing alongside Hyperdimension Neptunia. So, on that note, back to other business. Since I'm going to be playing PC games, well, one of them I know for a fact, it all depends on how the poll for the second playthrough turns out. It would be a wise idea for me to actually upgrade controllers. My old one, the D-pad was going out on it. So I decided to, well, upgrade the D-pad a little bit into this brand new PC controller, which also works on the PS3 if I had one. Thing is, it's glowing right here, and yeah, it can be rather annoying that it glows, but at the same time, at least I know it works. I tested it out last night before I went to bed, because that's what time it came in. And by the way, that was actually about a whole couple of days ago, which is what, I mean, even though the update's dated, this will be at the time of this recording. So on that note, this lovely little controller is going to be my new weapon to get through the entirety of all the Let's Plays that I have planned that I'm going to do on the PC. Yeah, that also includes Mega Man Zero, because that is going to be an emulated game. I do have the actual game on the Nintendo DS, but unfortunately, I can't record the DS, like, talking about it, not without an emulator, so I will just use the Game Boy Advance emulator with Mega Man Zero for that. And that's why I have this controller, so at least it will not break or malfunction in the middle of gameplay. And now that I stop and think about it, I should have done this like 3 years ago, but it was still sturdy then, and then it ended up dying now. So yeah, that controller 4 years, well, rest in peace. By the way, hold on a second, this was what it looked like. Oh, sorry, reverse mirror, forgot. And as you can see, it's rather old, and it looks like a PS2 controller. Hold on, god damn it, right here, there we go. It looks like a PS2 controller, the wires coming out, and the D-pad right here. Oh, damn it, Yep, there goes all the thumbs up that I'm never going to get. The D-pad right here actually stopped working, even though the buttons are still functional. So, that's my old and new PC. So, thankfully, I actually got the equipment to start making better quality content. And one other thing, well, save the computer, I almost forgot. One other thing. I do plan on going back to the routine of having, like, Saturdays scheduled for, like, games that normally people wouldn't play, but it's just for bullshit and just for fun. I mean, I used to do that back in the day until my Xbox 360 started being a jerk, but since I got a new one, now things can start rolling. However, that won't happen until probably September. So on that note, I'll see you guys, well, next week, or this week rather, because I intend on finishing all of my playthroughs at least by the second week of August, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But until then, continue watching Grand Theft Auto 5 and Marvel Ultimate Alliance, because Marvel Ultimate Alliance, not gonna lie, that's gonna end literally next week. I'll see you guys next time. That is, if I'm still on the channel.